Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to episode 26 of 40 Second News, which video is actually 60 seconds because it's 20 seconds of bullshit, 40 seconds of news. And the fun and the good in it episode because it was my 30th birthday on the 1st. That's right, we lit out here. Even though the world kind of sucks right now, but hyper-focusing on that is bad for the mental. But letting the government class cook while we focus on ourselves is because we let all of the greedy, self-serving, unseasoned people take the reins and funnel even more of all of the money, which they already have, to the rich. Finding the good in it. Gotcha. And that's a direct quote from Elon Musk to the deep state, which he now runs because holy f***, this guy is thumbing his nose at all of us. As he, the guy who apparently doesn't need to eat or sleep because he claims he works for over 17 hours of a 24-hour day, while also tweeting over 150 times in that same day on average, on top of faking being good at video games, sent out an email around the federal government asking people who actually know what work feels like to list out 5 things they accomplished within the last week. Sadly, none of them responded with prepared to kick Elon Musk's spoiled, rich, greedy ass, but luckily, the more intelligent, everyone else across multiple federal government agencies directed workers for not to respond, so there's some good in this episode. Oh, and hey, Elon, for your list, you can add improperly calculated the impact of a wildfire industry by approximately more than 50%. Maybe that means you should be fired, since anyone else who got your stupid ass email would have been had they been so wildly bad at their job. God, where's the hero when you need one? Unrelated, Luigi Mangione was apparently illegally searched during his arrest, according to his lawyer. But moving on to Elon's butt boy. What was his name again? Nah, well, who cares? That guy, whatever his name is, only wants idiots around him, as the decision for the news outlets that will cover events with limited space will now go from the Independent White House Correspondents Association to the super qualified, highly transparent, uncorruptible White House. Probably so they can't report on threatening our allies, our friends with World War III. Sick. Which if you are, stay away from me. Because on top of measles making a comeback in Texas, which is not a surprise at all, by the way, they are just goofing around with the money designated for the National Institute of Health. Guys, tax the rich. DOGE is firing 6,000 IRS tax professionals in tax season to save some money that's a drop in the bucket compared to the $2.8 trillion deficit in the new government budget that was just passed. But not one person in the government can take a look at the guy whose company got $400 million in contracts for those ugly-ass angular finger crushers. We need to get the money from him! From them! What are we doing? Why are they taking it from us? What is going on? Good news. Okay, good news. I hate Elon Musk. That's not it. A win is a win, I guess.